Hi, my name is Kay,
Hi, Kay. I'm Adam. I got tagged in your post a few times, and I'm kind of like Beetlejuice. You call my name 3 times, and I appear.
and you are looking at a woman who has spent at minimum the last decade trying and failing miserably to lose weight.
And you are looking at a man who spent the last decade as a fitness coach, not only helping people lose weight and get fit, but also at the same time helping them escape toxic diet culture. And I couldn't help but notice your bright red caption, and I think we should have a chat about it. Tell me how you've tried to lose weight in the past.
I've tried keto. I've tried dirty keto and clean smart keto. I've tried the 4 Hour Body. I've tried pills. I've tried Venturamine, HCG, both the under the tongue and the shot version. I've tried Whole 30. I've tried 75 Hard. I've tried everything.
I can tell that this has been a frustrating journey for you. I also spent much of my life overweight, and I know firsthand how hard it is to get that extra weight off and keep it off. You should know, though, that these diets are gimmicks designed to sell you books or products or programs. They don't have your best interest at heart.
And it all failed. I would lose a max of 20 pounds, and that weight would just pile right back on the second I so much as took a french fry in.
Well, I think that's a bit of an exaggeration, but it definitely may have felt that way. Fad diets as a whole usually force you to make major unsustainable changes to your lifestyle, forbidding you from eating certain foods you like, cutting out entire food groups, limiting the hours of the day that you eat. They might work from the jump, but they're almost always unsustainable in the long term. And once you realize that you can't or don't want to follow those very rigid restrictions, and who could blame you, it all falls apart, you tend to overcompensate, and you end up gaining the weight you lost back and often more.
I decided 4 months ago that I was going to lose weight. I'm about to drop how I've lost 95 pounds in 4 months.
Disclaimer, losing over 20 pounds each month for several months is rarely achievable, probably unsafe, and almost certainly unsustainable.
One of the biggest issues with losing weight and why we aren't losing is because we're using our current weight, our current BMI, our current numbers to make our calculations on food. Stop that.
No, don't stop that. People don't have trouble losing weight because they can't come up with a number that puts them in a calorie deficit. Trust me, that's not the problem. It's that they can't stick to that number for long enough to do so, often because it's too low.
You're going to take your goal weight, get that number, and multiply it by 12.
Okay, this might work for a handful of people, but there are a lot of factors that are supposed to go into calculating a calorie goal that you're not even considering. Things like your current size, your height, age, your activity level, your sex, your body fat percentage, your history of dieting, and even medical conditions. For the majority of people who have a significant amount of weight to lose, goal weight times 12 is way too oversimplified.
That is your max calories per day.
Wait, that's your maximum calories? Let's put this to the test. I have several clients who started training with me weighing around 300 pounds. Let's say their goal weight was 150 pounds. Using your equation, you're saying that they should eat no more than 1,800 calories per day. Now, is that a calorie deficit for them? Sure, definitely. Is that sustainable for them? No. They live in bigger bodies right now. That few calories is going to be incredibly difficult to stick to each day, especially if they're active. And because it's so low, it'll probably lead to overeating by the weekend. This is why weight loss is so complex. There's the human factor. People can't just be reduced to equations.
But you want to come in at a deficit, so try and fall under that. 50 calories less than that, 100 calories less than that, 200, 300, however low you can get, do it.
Now we've moved from iffy advice to dangerous advice. I know you mean well, but however low you can get is how people develop eating disorders. Yes, it's true you want to be in a calorie deficit, but if we've used your equation, you're already at a pretty significant deficit, and you want them to eat even less? As I've said in many of my videos, your calorie goal should be your minimum, not your maximum.
You're going to take that same goal weight and multiply it by 0.6. That is going to be your protein goal.
Protein is important, but if you're active, that's probably not enough. I'd recommend instead just eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, or if you're in a bigger body and that seems unachievable, just use your lean body mass.
You need to hit that protein goal every single day. That protein goal is going to be what helps you to keep muscle and not burn it while you're trying to lose weight. Muscle also burns fat. The two go hand in hand.
Correct, more or less.
You're also going to go ahead and drink black coffee
I hate coffee. Also, black coffee, not going to do anything for fat loss.
You're going to incorporate intermittent fasting. Look that up.
No, no. Remember we were just talking about how rigid rules set you up for future failure? Sustainability is vital. Building habits that you can maintain is so important. Is it actually realistic that you're only going to eat between a certain window of the day for the rest of your life? Never going to have breakfast or brunch again? No. I know people are going to rage about it in the comments, but most studies on IF show that it's no more useful than a regular calorie deficit. It's just a mini binge restrict cycle.
64 ounces of mineralized water, pinch of pink Himalayan sea salt, and baking soda.
Where is this video headed? Just drink regular water. You don't need salt or baking soda in it. Jesus.
And take your supplements. A probiotic, prebiotic, postbiotic supplement is key.
It's definitely not key. Might help you poop more, but that'd be the only benefit. You don't need supplements. Maybe get a protein powder.
And that's it. That's it.
That's it. Follow my page for real helpful advice.